نتحرك تاني هسه منتظرين القايد لانه انا هنا فوق.
So the next stop here is stop number 7. This is a better stop for the Shard because you just walk through the station and the entrance to the Shard is on the other side. So you can see how Hayes Galleria here used to all be warehouses. Before the Second World War, this whole street would have had warehouses similar to this. And when all the international cargo and merchant ships came into the port of London, mainly in all the warehouses along here, the ships would drop off dry goods, predominantly tea, coffee, sugar and spices. Because you see, 200 years ago, the port of London was the busiest port in the whole world. This was at the height of the British Empire, you see. This pub on the right here is 300 years old, the Shipwrights Arms. This is a nice pub now, but it never used to be. It used to be notorious for being full of drunken sailors and ruffians. Now, I'll just explain about the boat. Now, most of you buy the hop on and off combo tickets, and the boat part of your bus ticket is valid for 7 days. Okay, so you can either get the boat from the side of the Tower of London. I'll show you the pier in a minute when we cross over Tower Bridge. It's a 30-minute river cruise in one direction. So if you get it from the Tower, the boat will take you to Big Ben, which is Westminster Pier. And then we have our stop number 11 there, then you can get back on the bus. Some people come all the way round with me, and when we get back to the Westminster Bridge, just before the London Eye, you could get off there, 3-minute walk across Westminster Bridge, and then you could get on the boat, and then you've done the whole Blue Route. Okay? Also, we do 2 complimentary walking tours as well. So every day at 3:30 at stop number 9, which is our stop at the Tower of London, we have the Jack the Ripper walking tour. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes. It goes at a very slow pace. It doesn't actually cover a vast distance, but it will take you to Liverpool Street Station. And then every morning at 10 AM at stop 24 at Buckingham Palace, we have the Royal walking tour. And if it's the right day of the week and changing of the guard is on, it will include the changing of the guard as well. Monday, yes, it's on the, yes, Monday. So at 10 o'clock at stop 24, which is on the Buckingham Palace Road, it's outside the art gallery, the King's Gallery, that's part of Buckingham Palace. You need to get there about 10 minutes to 10. This hotel on the left, La Litte, this was the site of St Olave's Grammar School, and this is where John Harvard went to school in London from Harvard University in Boston. This is such a tight corner for our drivers, and then they've got the cycle lane into the mix. In the mix with golden tours. Now, if you want to take a picture of the Shard, let's see, we need to get a bit closer to these lights. Oh, the sun is slightly in the wrong direction. Wow, mind you, it's nice that we've got some sunshine today. I'm not complaining. Anybody else want to ask me anything? You can ask me anything at all apart from my age.
There you go.
Oh, look at that. Oh, I know. I was surprised at what a nice It's in Arizona.
Lake Havasu City.
And somebody told me that was a man-made lake.
It is. It's a dam.
Oh, there's a dam, that's why. Ah.
It's on the Colorado River.
Ah. So now we get to go over our beautiful Tower Bridge. It was designed by the architect Horace Jones, and it first opened in 1894. And of course this is London's famous Bascule Bridge, the one that opens up in the middle. It opens about 800 times in a year, give or take, but it only opens when it needs to allow a wide or a tall ship access to the next section of the river here. And it used to take 80 people and a huge amount of coal and steam to get the bridge to open, and nowadays we have electricity. That's what you call progress. So if you look over there to the left, that's the pier, and the company is this here, City Cruises, right? Now let me show you where you get a nice picture. So as we go under the first tower, as the bus moves forward, if you look behind you and go like this, so you'll see what I mean. As the bus goes forward now, so you can get a really nice picture of the first tower, and of course you can do the same one with the second tower here as well. There you go. If you want to find out more about the engineering of Tower Bridge, the Tower Bridge experience is only £12.90 for an adult, and there's an elevator that takes you up to the pathway you can walk across the bridge. And now we can see the Tower of London. So it's actually got 42 towers or turrets, and this is London's castle, royal palace and fortress all rolled into one. It was built by William the Conqueror not long after the Battle of Hastings of 1066. See the middle bit there with the turrets? That's the White Tower, which is the oldest part of it. That was built in the 1070s, and in there are the crown jewels. And it's all guarded by the Beefeaters, the yeoman warders, who are a real regiment in the British Army, and they even live here with their families. And I think it's one of the things that makes it special, because it's not just a museum, it's like living history, because people actually live here. Now I just want to show you something else. If you're ever in this area, to the right of us is the delightful St. Catherine's Docks. This is a marina from the 14th century. There are actually 3 bodies of water here. You can only see one of them from this side. There are so many nice places to sit and have a drink or a bite to eat. It's just nice to walk around the marina. So many people visit the Tower of London and don't realise this is right here, so I just thought I'd show you that. Now there is so much history here at the Tower of London, but some of it is rather grim, because 22 people have been publicly executed here. 2 of King Henry VIII's wives were beheaded here. Now I just want to show you the more recent history of the Tower of London. See where that turret was repaired with the red brickwork? That's where the Tower of London was bombed in the Blitz in the Second World War on the 4th of October 1940. It's cool to see the shard behind the Tower of London here, the contrast of the new and the old of London together. Now one of the legends of the Tower of London concerns the ravens, because if the ravens were to ever fly away, then the tower might crumble and the kingdom might fall. So just in case it's true, they clip the ravens' wings. I don't want you to worry about those ravens. They are probably the most spoilt and pampered birds in the country. They've even got their own beefeater, the Raven Master, allocated to their care and well-being. The ravens at the Tower of London are like celebrities. They've even got their own Instagram page. So they've given the lawn a bit of a mow. What they've been doing for the last 3 years is planting 20 million wild flower seeds in the moat, and then throughout the spring and summer they come up, and not only does it look very pretty, of course it helps the bees and the pollinators. And they had the poppies here. That was amazing, absolutely spectacular. So when we go through these lights and pull in here, that will be our stop number 9 for the Tower of London, or where you can get on the boat, or if you're getting the boat from Big Ben, the boat will drop you here, and then you come back to this stop as well.
You say you get off the boat now, you go on the boat there, you come back.
Back, yes.
When the cover's going to be
Yeah, the other way, yeah. Now I'm just going to run downstairs. I'm going to do a rubbish run. Let me have your cup, please, madam. Anyone else got any rubbish? Trash? You can do. You can stick it.
McLaren's in an R8.
McLaren? Three McLaren.
In an R8.
Oh, okay.